Hi guys, welcome to a video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter Neal, and in today's video I'm going to show you a few pieces I've just picked up now at Merthyr Tydfil car boot sales. There's two car boot sales now in Merthyr Tydfil, one at the football stadium and the other in the castle. Now I'm disappointed to say that, to be totally honest with you, both of them combined are not as good as it was at the castle at the end of last season. The gentleman who ran the boot sale last year at the castle was told they weren't renewing his contract, and the castle took over the boot sale. He then set up one in the football stadium, but to be honest with you, neither of them are amounting to what it used to be. However, I went there this morning before I opened up shop, and I did manage to pick up a couple of interesting pieces cheap. So it's nothing jump up and down other than one or two pieces, but it is work in stock. It'll be some shelf fillers and some cheapies. So I'll get to it, show you what I've got, and then I'll show you what type of monies they pull online and that, and then I'll check them out in the shop, get them sold hopefully today or tomorrow. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's start off with a nice little bit of Art Deco. This is glass, probably produced by Bagley or Sowerby or somebody like that. Has a beautiful stepped handle here, nice almost Odeon shape to it, nice electric blue, and I paid £1 for that, in perfect condition, no chips or cracks, very important guys. Lovely shape to it, really is a nice shape. The only reason I bought it was the shape, I can assure you that. Next piece I had was a nice Carlton ware Rouge Royale enamelled dish. It's real nice pattern on there. We'll see what it sells for. The white on there isn't chip into the paint, believe it or not. That's a bit of enamel. Somebody's painted their house and it's coming off, and they've splashed paint all over it, so it needs a clean, but it's a nice piece, and that was £2 this morning. So it's a nice little pin dish for £2. This was quite nice. It's leather. It's a cylindrical cone-shaped money box for when you used to use your phone. So basically this would sit at the side of your phone. You'd have a little padlock on it here, and if anybody used your phone, this is in the days, guys, before mobile phones, when you had a landline, you know, a phone that actually attached to the wall and everything with a cord, and you'd have to pay for your phone calls. And if you're like me, mum and dad would say, yeah, you can use a phone, put £1 in the phone box. Well, that's it. It's hand-stitched leather. I'd say hand-stitched. It looks hand-stitched. It's tooled, and that's where you get your money out, down by there. You get your money out there, and then again that's where you lock it. It's just a collectible little thing. I gave £2.50 for it this morning just because I thought it was quirky and I liked it. So if somebody collects leather items or money boxes, you know, it's just a bit of quirky history, and to be honest with you, I can actually remember these in use. A lot of the younger viewers these days, they go, I don't remember days where you had wires on your phones. We didn't have mobile phones back then. So yeah, but in some ways we were lucky, because you can never say I'm not in with a mobile phone. Next piece is a fish. It's actually a tray. Hang on. Nice brown treacle glazed tray and fish, which is for fish sauce. It's in lovely condition, and it is produced by Silvac. Both pieces are fully stamped, before you think. And the pattern number is 4572. Matching pattern numbers on them as well, so they do belong together. So you got a fish sauce shaped as a fish in Silvac in this brown treacle glaze. And I paid £2.50 for it this morning. Silvac, do you know what? Go back 10-15 years ago, I'd have had really good money for this. But I still think it's a nice quirky little bit of tableware. And to be honest with you, I would have bought it without the Silvac name on it. So the Silvac name to me hasn't improved it or depreciated in value in any way, shape or form. It's just a quirky little bit of mid-century, and I did quite like it for £2.50, and we'll have a look what they sell for in a minute. Sorry about that, guys, customer come in. Last few pieces to show you. I've told you in the past I have a man coming in collecting pub memorabilia and things. So I had this advertising bar to go on top of a bar for your beer. Tennant's Pilsner Lager. Well, I give a £5 for that this morning. I have no idea how much these are online, but we'll have a little look-see. I think it lights up as well, does it? Oh, it does something because it takes electricity. Yeah, that lights up. Cool. So anyway, I paid a £5 for that. It's nothing special, but I do have a man who comes in and he collects the pub memorabilia. So that, you know, we'll see what they sell for and we'll put a reasonable price on that. I have a solid silver and mother of pearl penknife bought in this morning. Stinking dirty, but there's the hallmarks if you can see them. It's got Queen Victoria's head as well, so we're talking a 19th century one. Needs a good clean and the blade's a little twisted. I'm going to straighten the blade up, but it's quite a nice penknife, and that was £2.50. I can't research that one on eBay because you can't put fruit knives or pen knives on eBay, but I can tell you now, cleaned up, that's going to be a £30 knife. No problem at all for the mother of pearl and the silver blade. The blade is actually solid silver as well, guys, on that one. My final piece for today's video is a solid silver propelling pencil. So that would go down and slide that out. Now the hallmarks are a little rubbed, but they are there, and this one is by Samson and Mordon. The downside with it is there's a split by there at the top of this runner. There's a split and there's dents. Somebody's been biting the bloody thing all the way around by there, but it's got a nice cubic zirconia or citrine on the top, and it is a solid silver, as I say, propelling pencil, and it's a good name, and that again was £2.50. so that's not too bad. I wish it was in better condition, and I wish the hallmarks were clearer, but Samson and Mordon, a good name. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to have a little look, see what this stuff sells for, and finish it off there. So hope you enjoy seeing. Okay guys, I'm going to start off with the silver propelling pencil. Now I'm going to just show you some of the variations you can buy and the prices. Astronomical. Obviously this doesn't relate to the one I've got. As you can see, that is spectacular. £500, 490. Duke of Wellington crest on that mine. But it's something to look for. These tennis rackets, stupid money, so I'll look out for them. Samson, Mordon makers, yeah, propelling pencil, £273. Pistol version, 267. Samson and Mordon again, 265. Solid silver pencil ball right in. Golf club, 250. Shocking in the prices of these. Samson and Mordon again, it's very similar to the one I got, £215. Oh, look at that. They've got a Samson and Mordon fully illustrated in their book. Mine's got a citrine on the end, £184. So as you can see, these are pulling good money. Samson and Mordon again, but mine just isn't in the same condition. Mine's got a split and dent in, which I'm quite gutted about, to be totally honest with you. Trying to find, well, I'm showing you what the stuff sells for, but what I'm trying to do basically is get down to the ones with a little bit of damage to see where we're at. I'd love to think mine was 150 quid, 200 quid, but I can tell you now it's not going to be because of the condition. It's a pretty standard shape, and the condition, mine's going to be right down probably 30, 40 quid. It just gives you a little idea, guys. These are sold prices, mind. So for a silver pencil, propelling pencil, Samson and Mordon were there again. Samson and Mordon again. I think the name might carry it, to be honest with you. You know, up to about 40 quid because of the condition. But I can't see mine getting any more than that. Well, we've passed enough Samson and Mordons. I'm not going to keep going because no doubt you'll go all the way down to a tenner on these prices. But it just gives you an idea on the pencils. But I can assure you, with the conditioner, with the one I got, between 30 and 40 pounds sounds about right. Then we look at that collectible little phone money box that I bought purely because it was a bit quirky and reminded me of, you know, years ago when I used to use my mum's telephone. And there it is, leather conical shaped money box telephone savings bank. And believe it or not, there are none sold, and this is the only one on eBay. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if it's the one I bloody bought this morning, to be honest with you, at the car boot sale. But that's the only one of them on there anyway, and they are asking £30, so that's not bad for £2.50, is it? Again, the Silverback fish sauce. There's one there for a £5 with no tray. There's a complete one there like I got for £20, and there's one underneath for £7 with no tray. I can't give you a sold price. There are none sold, and they are the only ones on eBay. There's only one complete example on eBay at 20 quid with a £5 postage, my dad, so that's 25 quid. So that was alright. And the Carltonware Rouge Royale, well, what can I say? Prices all over the place as usual, but I'm about what I expected. I thought the dish would be about a tenner, and that's where it's going to be. For 2 quid, that's alright. Come down, little dish. There's a little dish there, £10.50. It's around excuse me, sorry guys, it's going to be around that price range. There are some cheaper. Some of this stuff goes for peanuts now. It should be a dish here for a £5. I'm sure I just saw it. Bear with me. Just to give you an idea, guys, it's shocking the price of these have tumbled. There we go. Very similar again to what I got. And they sold these for £5 plus 3 quid postage. But in the shop, I'm going to chuck 10 quid on it, and I have no doubt I'll sell it. The one that's missing in the research, guys, is the Art Deco creamer or jug. I couldn't find the pattern on eBay, sold or up for sale. I found similar jugs, but none of that shape. So I didn't want to really give comparison because they ranged from £3 to £12. I see that one at the top end about £12 to £15 because of the shape. Purely because of the shape, no other reason. So it's not going to be fortunes, but it's going to be a tenner all day long. I'll put 12 on it probably and just sell it out for a tenner. So that's where we're at. It wasn't a bad morning. It was disappointing how many people were there. However, I've come away with 7 pieces of stock that I'm happy to put up for sale in the shop. If you can do that, that's not bad. And to be honest with you, it has come in so cheap. About £17 for all of it. There's nothing wrong with that. If I was to say a tenner a piece across the board, I'm making 70 quid. That's good business, guys. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at these pieces. I know they're only work in stock, guys, but work in stock's just as important as those rare finds. You've got to have an eye for quirky. and unusual. So yeah, anyway, I'm leaving it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, I really would appreciate a like and a share, guys, to help me get to my 2,000. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay. I have a page, Antiques Arena Clearance. Make sure you add the word clearance. You'll find me on my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com, or you can come see me in the shop. It's Antiques Arena, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot, 45 3 Hotel Bravo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.